This is a vintage sewing machine. It's badged as an Imperial International brand. Basically, it's a white or a dressmaker, although it doesn't specify that. It is a heavy, heavy, heavy machine. It's all metal, of course, as all the machines were of this era. Japanese made. Very, very nice machine. It has decorative stitches built in, and you can see the big dial there on the front. Lots of nice stitches. Variable stitch width on zigzag only. The decorative patterns must be left on 0 width to access. Automatic buttonholer there, that's the bottom knob. Your stitch length is the center knob. Of course, your bobbin winder on the end. And it is a high shank machine, left needle position, uses 15 by 1 needles up to a size 21 according to the manual, and it uses class 15 bobbins. Bobbins and needles, of course, can be bought at Walmart. I think you can only get up to a size 16. If you want a bigger size than that, better bet would be to order them on eBay. And also, they're also a better price on eBay. You can get 100 for like $18. But cosmetically, it has some paint wear along the front edge of the deck there, as you can see. Of course, these little paint dings do not affect the performance of the machine whatsoever, and is a very smooth running, quiet machine. It's baby blue in color. It can be installed into any Singer cabinet or carrying case. It has the same size deck dimensions. Not sure the amperage, the motor does not specify. I'm going to say it's at least a 1 amp, if not more, because normally these old machines are at least a 1 amp. Could be a 1.2, 1.3. I don't have any tall shank accessories to include, unfortunately, and to keep my machine costs down, I do not buy accessories to include. I leave that up to the winning bidder, or else I'd have to charge about $300 for these machines, but I don't. I am providing a few bobbins and the zigzag foot. You can easily find high shank attachments and accessories on eBay, or you can find standard feet at your local Joann Fabrics or whatever fabric sewing store you have locally. Let's do some sewing here. And yes, you do get a PDF copy of the instruction manual sent to you via email. It did come with the instruction manual, which is very cool because an obscure machine like this, it's hard to find the manual for them sometimes, so we got lucky with that. But it's very, very quiet. I love the machine. You can barely hear it running. Start out with just a 2-layer fabric sample here. And you will get these fabric samples. Very beautiful sounding machine. And the sound that you do hear is actually the bobbin case spinning. So, just serviced, ready to sew. Now the stitch width knob is a little hard to turn. You must grab it and turn it tightly. You must grab it tightly and turn it. But it's been oiled. It's just because it turns so many mechanisms inside that it's tight. Nice smooth zigzag. Now I'm going to do some of the decorative patterns. Let's see. You have to push the top lever over to release your knob, and then you can turn your knob. Won't turn until you do that release lever, and then you let your release lever back over. Now, as I said, you have to have it on 0 to do your decorative patterns. So put the width back to 0. Pull my length in a little tight to get a nice looking design. This is why pyramid, big and little pyramid. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 built-in patterns, and that includes zigzag and straight. So zigzag, straight, and blind, and then 13 decorative patterns are built in. And there's one of the decorative patterns that it creates. Very cool machine. We're going to push our release lever and go back around to straight and zigzag, and I'm going to do some heavy duty stuff for you. I'm going to start out with, this is 6 layers of denim. And I'm using a size 16 needle right now. And like I said, the manual does say that this machine will fit up to a size 21. So that's nice when you want to do some heavy duty stuff. Beautiful stitch on 6 layers of denim. You will get these fabric samples. This is 16 layers of cotton, like bed sheet thickness. 16 layers. You hear the difference in the piercing. Vintage machines are awesome to do all kinds of work, and they're very reliable. You don't have to worry about them binding up. This is 3 layers of garment leather. It's not an industrial machine. I'm not trying to sew a knife sheath or saddle leather. It's not made for that. If you want to sew a patch on your jacket, you want to make a pair of leather pants, something basic and domestic, this machine will work fine. Beautiful stitch on 3 layers of garment leather. If you want to redo your boat seats in 2 layers of vinyl, this machine should be fine. But it is not an industrial machine. This is 2 layers of very, very delicate nylon. Just want to show you that you don't have to be sewing something thick. The machine will do nicely on a delicate also. It does have a 3-level feed dog also. It's halfway up, all the way up or down. Nice stitch on a delicate. And that is the Imperial International all-metal vintage sewing machine with built-in decorative stitches.